Background of the book called Animal Farm. Animal Farm is a political allegory written by George Orwell and first published in 1945. The book is a satirical commentary on the Russian Revolution of 1917 and the rise of Joseph Stalin's totalitarian regime. Orwell was a writer and journalist who had experienced firsthand the events that inspired the book. In the 1930s, he had traveled to Spain to fight in the Spanish Civil War against the fascist forces led by General Franco. However, he became disillusioned with the communist forces, who were allied with the Republicans, and he witnessed the Stalinist purges and executions of dissidents within the communist ranks. These experiences influenced his views on totalitarianism, and he became a vocal critic of both fascism and communism. Animal Farm is set on an English farm, where the animals have been mistreated by their human owner, Mr. Jones. The animals, led by the pigs, overthrow Jones and establish a new society based on the principles of animalism, which advocate for equality and the sharing of labor and resources. The pigs, who are the intellectual leaders of the revolution, create a new governing structure, with themselves as the ruling class. Initially, the new society seems to be working well, with the animals cooperating and sharing in the work. However, as time passes, the pigs become increasingly corrupt and authoritarian, and they begin to exploit the other animals for their own benefit. They rewrite the rules to favor themselves, amass wealth and power, and use violence and intimidation to maintain their control. The pigs become indistinguishable from their former human oppressors, and the other animals are left no better off than they were before the revolution. The book is an allegory for the Russian Revolution of 1917 and the rise of Joseph Stalin's totalitarian regime. The pigs represent the Communist Party, and their leader, Napoleon, represents Stalin. The other animals represent the various groups that supported the revolution, including the peasants, workers, and intellectuals. The character of Snowball represents Leon Trotsky, who was initially an ally of Stalin but was later exiled and assassinated. Through its portrayal of the rise and fall of the animal society, Animal Farm exposes the dangers of totalitarianism and the corruption of power. Orwell's experience in Spain and his criticism of totalitarianism in all its forms are evident in the book's themes and messages. The book has been widely acclaimed as a classic of political satire and a warning against the dangers of authoritarianism. Thanks for watching. Come again.